One of the most common attacks you're likely to see in a street fight is the round punch. While it's not the most sophisticated attack, if it lands, it's brutally effective. So in this video, we want to show you how to recognize what's going to happen, how to stop it when it does happen, and how to finish and control your opponent when it's over. Okay? Let's get started. The most important part of defending yourself on the street is the beginning. Recognizing the signs of when an attack's going to come gives you the advantage. Right? There's three things you want to watch in the beginning. First is how you're standing and how you are, how your hands are, what your overall body position is. So, when you think that you might be in a potentially violent situation, first thing you want to do is angle your body slightly so that your main targets, the center line of your body, your throat, your head, your stomach, your groin are all off the line a little bit, somewhat protected. Two is when you get your hands up, not too high, not too low, just about shoulder height and out there with your palms out, facing outward. This is a universal symbol for anyone with any problems. Right? So it looks like you're not threatening stance, but if you wanted to be ready to defend yourself, it's very easy to go. You're already ready, but you don't look like it. Right? The third thing you want to do is bend your knees a little bit and just be ready to go, a little forward attitude. I don't want to go back. If I'm light on my feet and my knees are bent, I can easily move forward or back with small steps going forward. That's the first thing. How do you stand set up? So angled body, hands up, knees bend a little bit. That's your first piece. Next piece is you want to make sure you manage the distance. When you're in a potentially violent situation with somebody, a lot of times they get close to you. Right? So Anthony's going to help me out here. So they want to get in your face because you're arguing, they're loud, they're pushing their chest out if they're a tough guy. Everybody's trying to get close. The problem with being close to somebody is if they can touch you without having to step, you can get hit before you know what happened. So even if you're ready, you might not have the time to get your defense in place. So you want to make sure when you're in this situation, you stay at least arm's distance away from somebody, plus. Right? So I don't want to be here because if I can touch him, he can touch me without stepping. But if I know I have to step to hit him, he's going to have to step to hit me. And my hands up, it's going to be very hard for him to get a punch in. Okay? I can parry or I can stop a round punch very easy. Right there. If anything, if in doubt, if your opponent's taller or bigger, give yourself a little extra room. Remember too that your hands are going to be part of the barrier that he sees when he comes up. So if my hands are down, he's going to feel more comfortable coming close than if my hands are up and out. Second. Third thing is where do you look? When you're arguing with somebody, you tend to look at their eyes, you're looking at their hands, if their hands are waving around, and that can be a distraction. So there's one spot we look at, we talk about the triangle. If you draw a triangle between your opponent's chin and their shoulders, the spot right here, all motion in the body is going to start from that spot right there, the triangle. So you're going to watch that, and as soon as you see them move, you're going to move, right? You're not going to wait till you see the actual punch because you know everything's going to start from there. So again, in the beginning of the setup, three things you want to watch. One is your stance. Make sure you're in a good stance, your hands are up, and you're ready to go. Two is you're at a good distance, so you're not too close. And three is you're watching the right spot. If you do all those three things, you're going to be in a really good spot to finish and end. So, once you put yourself in the right spot, your hands are up, you're there, you want to stop the punch when it comes. The best way to do that is to go towards the punch. It seems a little counterintuitive, but the closer you get in towards the punch, which is in motion, the less power it has. So if he swings the punch and I stay here and take it, I can absorb the punch. But it'd be much less if I go towards it and stop. Okay? What do I do with my arm? I want to keep my arm, use the hardest part of my arm to stop the softest part of his. So whether my hand's in a fist or it's open, I'm going to look at the line from my pinky to my elbow. And that bone right there, that's on the outside of my arm is nice and hard. So I want to hit him with that. I want to make sure that my arm's extended a little more than 90 degrees, so when I get hit, it doesn't bounce back and hit me in the face. So extend it a little more. Third piece is, don't try to hit his arm out of the air. Hold your arm up in front of you and step towards him and use it as a shield to hide behind. Don't try to knock it out of the air, that takes too much work. Your other hand is going to hover up in front of your chest and in front of his face in case anything else comes. So when he swings that punch, I'm going to go towards it, my hands up, and I stop right here. Okay? When I step forward, I don't want to go right into him, but I want to go towards his arm to bleed some of the power off. Okay? Simple things. As we get higher up, we talk more and more, we'll talk about the principles behind all these things. And sometimes you'll hear me say things like getting off the line or, 120-degree angle, all these different things you'll hear later on. They'll make sense as we go on later on. But right now, step towards the arm, get that block up, okay? That'll stop the punch. The next piece, we'll talk about what to do once you stop it. Oh, what do you do once you stop the punch? Well, obviously, after one punch, he's not gonna just stop. So you have to do either hurt him or control and finish him, okay? As you get higher and higher up in jiu-jitsu, our goal is always to take the person down and control them on the ground and use pain compliance to keep them from extending their attack. But that can get a little complicated. So first, all you want to do is they're going to hit you, try to hit you, you're going to hit them back. Okay? When that punch comes in, I step in, I get that nice block up. I could always hit him with this hand, but I'm going to use my left hand to come out and hit my palm to his face, right? Because you won't be able to stop that. Then I use 2 vertical punches into his body right here. I'm going to aim for the spot just under his rib cage where his liver is. On this side, your liver's exposed right there. When you hit somebody there, it's a very painful shot. A lot of times that will incapacitate him right there by itself. So one more time, if I'm just striking, I step in, turn, boom, left palm to their face, and then 2 shots right to their body. Okay? I can make that 3, 4, 5, and keep going if I needed to. Right? Then I'm going to step off, make some distance, and assess the situation. Okay? If I think I want to finish him right from the beginning, I can go right from there. So when he comes in, I stop that punch, I'm just going to lash onto him, bend him a little bit, keep his leg out from my When he's on the ground, I use my knee to control to keep him on his side, keep his arm for a little tension, and then I can either strike him in the face or I can hit him in the ribs. Right? A lot of times in jiu-jitsu we'll use our finger like that, the tip of our thumb, so you get pressure point there. Anthony's favorite. He really likes that one, but it's very painful if you hit this line right here. One more time when that punch comes in, I anchor, right? Get control, latch onto his shoulder, I connect my body weight to his, drop a little weight on, kick that leg out from under him. When I'm here, I don't want to stand straight up over him. I'm going to lean a little bit, keep my knee on his ribs so he can't get up so easily, and then I strike, here or here. And then I can, once I'm sure he's incapacitated, I can get up, leave away, or I can control him here until somebody comes to help. So at the end of the day, there's lots of options you can do that. Once you're able to stop the punch, you have a lot of choices. These are just 2 of many. As you watch more and more of our videos, you'll see more options as you go up, and as you get more advanced, you'll be able to do more complicated things. In the beginning, keep it simple. Okay? So, if you have any questions, put them in the comments down below. We'll be sure to respond. And please remember to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.